you all doing? Welcome to another week of planetary weather forecast, followed by a collective tarot reading. So this week we are continuing the tango dance of Venus and Mars as they traveling together closely after they just had their conjunction, and this week they will be having a really pretty energy, very beautiful aspect with Neptune in Pisces. So we'll break it down for you. So let's look at February 23rd or 4th, depending where you are in the world. So it will be happening on Wednesday or Thursday. Mars is going to sextile Neptune in Pisces. It will happen on 23rd to 12 Eastern Time, which is a Wednesday, or in Hong Kong it's going to be Thursday 24th, 3:12 a.m. So just after midnight. So you'll feel this energy, a little bit before and after. The time that I tell you is when this aspect peaks. So Mars is this planet of warrior, the way we take actions, the way we act, and we take risk. And it talks about when it's creating a sextile with Neptune in Pisces, where it's a dreamy, mystic sign, and Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. So this aspect is quite beautiful. We can see this in you taking actions. Maybe it can be physical, tangible steps towards what you want. It can be related to Neptune in Pisces, which is about manifesting your dream, grounding them into reality, bringing them down into the 3D. Not just about dreaming it anymore, but even though if you're not ready or you're not at the place where you want to take action yet, it can be you really start wanting to bring it into reality. It might be a creative project you have in mind, a business you have in mind. It can be your dream life, moving to another place, another country, getting your dream house, anything like that, or pursuing that dream relationship you want. So it depends where you're at in your life. What are you talking about when we talk about dreams and your goals and stuff like that? And you can also have a closer look into your own personal chart to see how that energy can play out for yourself as well. When we talk about Neptune in Pisces, it is about things that Pisces govern, which is our subconscious mind. Maybe it's like the deepest desire, dreams that we don't think that is possible. It can be connecting with our subconscious mind, our dreams. When we're asleep, we might receive some really potent messages, and we might discover a side within us that we actually want to bring them into the reality. It can also talk about your intuition, your spirituality, practice or pursuits. It is also a very creative day for people that are in the creative industry. Mars is that inner fire strength, wanting to take action, connecting with Pisces. So maybe you are expressing yourself through poetry, music, art, or writing, and on that day maybe you get some little juice or inspiration that day as well. So it's going to be quite a beautiful aspect that day. Since Venus and Mars are traveling very closely together, of course, Venus is going to have the same aspect with Neptune in Pisces as well, just a little less than a day. So the next day on 24th, 11:04 a.m. Eastern Time, or Friday, Hong Kong time, just past midnight at 12:04, Venus is going to have a sextile with Neptune in Pisces. So again, we see this dreamy, mystic, beautiful energy playing out in the physical world. And with Venus is a similar yet different energy, because when we talk about Mars, it's more of that go-getter energy, because they're still in Capricorn, right? So when Mars was having this sextile with Neptune, it's really about that risk-taking, action seeking, and really start taking that tangible steps to achieve your dream, your desires, what you really want in life, right? But when it comes to Venus, it's more about that beauty, that love, essence of energy connecting with Pisces, which is, when I look at them, is just so beautiful and dreamy and mystic about it. So when we look at Venus having a sextile with Neptune in Pisces, it's really about visualization, your dream life, things that brings you joy, things that really spark in your heart. It's about really following your intuition, like Pisces does, following your intuition, listening to your heart, which is also very Venusian. And it is about really having that sense of listening to your heart to see what really brings you joy in life. And with the energy in the world right now, I really think that we can make use of that energy to just let us dream a little bit, to let us visualize our dream life a little bit. And how can we take tangible steps to start bringing them into reality? And again, it can be a very creative day too. So people in the creative industry, I feel like this week they might have a lot of ideas. They might have some extra creative juice flowing around them and in them to help them to create more art, poetry, songs and movie, things like that. If you feel like, oh, you're a little bit drifting away, talking about all these like dreams and your desire, I don't have any of those. And it's okay if that doesn't apply to you. Maybe it plays out differently depending on where they sit in your personal chart. So again, and who knows, maybe you thought you don't have any desire, dreams that you really want to go after or manifest into reality, but maybe this energy is going to bring you and help you discover something you don't even know. Because again, when we talk about Pisces, it's about connecting really beyond the mundane world, beyond what we are always doing all the time in the physical world. We're constantly on that go mode, that, one thing after another, busy in our daily work, whatever that means to you. Sometimes we lose touch with ourselves. And Pisces want to invite us to be curious about what is beyond your everyday life, what is beyond your mundane work or whatever you're doing. So feel free to really be curious and tap into that energy this week. And on the same day, when Venus is having a sextile with Neptune in Pisces, Mercury is having a square with Uranus. So both of them together creating a square is like, I just immediately see this blue electric lightning energy running through. And it can talks about it, because both planet talks about communication and connection in some ways, and they are quite similar in some ways too. So this energy can bring in that quick, fast momentum energy. It can also manifest in some way, such as having that sudden conversation, thoughts, idea popping in into your mind, or you having a conversation that just, electrify things. And also it can be conflicts, and you are reacting from a flight or flight state of mind. So beware that day when you're having conversation with people, or if you hear some sudden news, or people talking to you, and suddenly bring you down to this like reacting state of mind. So just give yourself a little bit space and time to respond instead of react that day as well. But I feel like that Venus sextile Neptune might balance out this energy, so hopefully it won't be too intense for some of us. So but anyway do watch out when you're having conversations or with someone that day. And that's about it for this week. But I also want to mention another aspect that just happened, which is US is going to experience the country's first Pluto return. And it just happened on the 20th, 21st, depending where you are in the world. And this is quite significant because as human, we won't be able to witness our own Pluto return, because Pluto takes 248 years to travel through the 12 zodiacs. But as country, having their own birth charts too, countries have that, they will be able to experience that. For US, based on the day where they signed the Declaration of Independence on 1776, July 4th, they will experience their first US Pluto return. It will be exact on February 20th, 21st, and it will happen again a couple times down this year, which is July 11th and December 28th. And so what does Pluto return means? Similar to us having our Jupiter return or Saturn return. So we're looking at what this planet brings in, what kind of energy it brings in. Pluto, as we all know, is the planet of death and rebirth, transformation, regeneration, transmuting oneself's deep-seated traumas and shadows. It's also talk about power dynamics and struggles. So we can see that energy play out for the US and the people in the country as well. And it is happening on the 27 degrees in Capricorn. When a country experiences a Pluto return, some question that can arise will be, what does the power looks like in the US? What does the constitution or a different structure and system within that country is serving the country and the people in that country, and how are they applying to everyone in the country? Do they work or not? And if not, how are we going to do about it? There might be power struggles. There might be some things that circle around what Pluto governs being seen in this country. And I'm sure when we talk about that, we can already see those themes playing out the past maybe decade or so, but even more so the past couple years too, with the different movement and the incident that we see in the country. As I mentioned, US will experience this degree point of Pluto return 3 times this year. February 20th, which just happened, July 11th, and December 28th. Pluto will enter Aquarius March 2023, but it will retrograde back to Capricorn. So it won't really leave Capricorn until later in November 2024. So this Pluto return will definitely be unfolding throughout the next couple years. So we'll just have to see how this energy play out for the country and the people. And also because we as a collective around the world, we're so connected, every country with each other. This Pluto return in for US will definitely create a ripple effect and play out differently for everyone around the world as a collective. So well, we'll just have to see how it plays out, because we don't truly know until it happens. So all we can do is just taking it one day at a time and one step at a time. And this news that I want to mention is not to bring any fear or negative energy to anyone, but I thought it would be worth it to mention about it, because while yes, Pluto return seems to be bringing in a very heavy and transformative energy for the country and the people, it is also here to help the country and people to transmute what no longer serve the people in the country, in order to help them to transform, to grow and evolve into the next chapter for this country and for the collective. So I think having a Sagittarius rising, I always want to take everything with a grain of salt. I always want to look at everything with a optimistic angle point of view as well. So all I can say is we'll just have to see how it unfolds for everybody and for the country, and we'll just have to take it one day at a time and one step at a time. So that's about it for this week, and now we'll jump to tarot reading for the collective. Hi everyone. So we are here now for the collective reading for this upcoming week, February 21st to 26th. As this is a general reading for the collective, it will not resonate with everybody, and not every message is for everyone. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in having a private reading, please feel free to email me and message me. All my information's in the description box below, so just click on it and see all the information's in the description box. I'm also on Instagram, so feel free to follow me there. I also share different messages on my Instagram as well. So all the cards have been meditated and shuffled already. So let's begin to see what does the collective need to know this coming week, February 21st to 26th. Okay, so let's take a look at the cards. I'm getting multiple messages because, as again, it's a collective reading, so a lot of messages are coming through. I'll talk about them one by one. So this week, I really see that Mars and Venus sextile Neptune energy coming out. For a group of us, it talks about how you have been feeling like you are taking some off time. You're really going within to contemplate and to think about your life, how you want to move forward and how you want to show up in this world for yourself, for all your relationships in different areas of your life. And I think this week you feel like you have a better understanding of everything that you've been processing, and you're getting a better idea how you want to move forward in different areas in your life, and really to start to take some tangible actions and steps towards what you have been thinking about, whether it is about a job situation, your work, how you want to continue to move forward, whether you are in a corporate office setting, you're in your own business or wanting to start one. You're really connecting with yourself and finding what you really want to do and what your passion is and how you want to bring that into reality. If for some of us here is about starting your own business or pursuing one, maybe it is going back to school, maybe it is about creative projects and passionate ideas. You really have a better understanding now how you want to achieve those things in life. And if you're in a corporate setting, it can be how you want to climb up the corporate ladder, how you want to show up for your team, for yourself, to really achieve a better result for yourself. And it can also talks about, if it's not about work, it can be your hobbies, something you do for fun on the side. It can be finding connecting with your joy. Venus sextile Neptune is all about what really brings you joy. Maybe you have a work that a regular job that you've been doing, and you would like to have something on the side. Whether it is to balance out your busy life and work, it can be like a hobby, a side hustle, or just learning something new that brings you joy and fulfillment, and something you're passionate about that you have been thinking about that you want to learn or pursue on the side. And for some of us, I see a communication coming in. I see that you finally have some revelations and realization about something profound within yourself, whether it is about a unfinished business, unfinished relationship, or things that's in a particular area in your life. Regarding with another person, it can be friendship, family members, a relationship. You're really having that profound aha moment, a realization after having some personal time to think about it, to go within, to really see how you want to approach it, how you want to close up this cycle, if you want to mend this relationship, or to really finally say goodbye. And maybe it is an on and off situation that you finally want to speak about, to bring forth a new light, or, depending on what it means to you, because we are all on our own journey. It can be you wanting, after some thoughts, after some revelation within yourself, you want to communicate. We have that Mercury square Uranus, so it can really manifest in this way for some of us this week, to communicate about an on and off situation, relationship in your life, whether you want to mend it, you want to move forward with it, to put in that effort, or it is time to let it go and part ways, whatever that means to you. It can also talk about a work situation. Maybe you no longer want to stay in that job. You no longer to want to put in the effort in that business. You want to switch path, direction. You want to quit, find something new, or start your own business. So it can manifest in all these different ways for us. But all I see, the main theme for this week is you really listening to your heart, not your mind, but your heart, that connects you to what you truly want in life, what you love, what you desire, what you're passionate about. And it might be hard. You might need to put in some hard work. It might not be like a immediately change a result, but you're willing to put in that work. You're willing to take that step-by-step action. You know that it might not happen right away. It might take some time and hard work, but you're willing to do that, and you're willing to communicate that. So however it plays out for you, I hope this message helps. All it wants to say, I'm hearing right now that you can do it. You can achieve it. As long as you are listening to your heart, you set your mind, your focus to it, it can be successful. So I hope this message helps. It serves as a confident boost for you in some way, shape, or form. So now let's get some cards from all this oracle deck to see if there's any more additional message guidance from our oracle decks. So I'm going to take all the cards out first, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so all the cards are out, so let's talk about it. Again, I know I keep saying that like a broken record, but cards don't lie. They just come out when they need to show you the message you need to know right now. And all these oracles are supporting the planetary energy this week and also the reading. So first of all, let us look at this. We have, by the way, we just had our full moon in Leo last week. So this full moon energy doesn't just happen that day and then, oh, that's it. We can still feel this energy leading up to the next new moon. And also this energy is the moon cycle is an energy. So every 6 months we'll be able to see the difference and that energy brings in between the full moon and new moon. So we can continue to see the energy of this full moon in Leo playing out in this reading as well. So let's get to it. We have emotions are running high. And then we have surrender to the divine. So it talks about how this week with Venus and Mars traveling very close, almost remaining this conjunction for this whole month. Of course, emotions are going to run high. Of course, we're going to feel this intense energy in some shape, ways, and form within some areas of our life. So this energy will continue to play out throughout the month. And the Pisces energy also show up here. So surrender to the divine. While we are clear, we are having a clearer picture of what we truly want in different areas in our life or in relationships regarding to our passions, our dreams, how we want to take different steps to manifest in reality. Remember, we're constantly co-creating with spirits and the universe. So also remember to remain that balance, that flexibility in life, to give space, to allow the universe and the spirit to come in and step in to work with us, to help us to co-create. And then this message continues when we look at this spirit animal messages. We have back-to-back 2 cards, 37, 38. So simultaneously, we have the lion spirit, be generous of spirit, which clearly it already feels like that full moon in Leo energy continue to play out. How can we know that what we truly want in life in different aspect areas in our life. It is not by listening and protecting ourselves, by listening to our minds and ego. It is about being able to be humble, to drop down, to having that pride, but also be humble, to drop down to our heart space, to be honest with ourselves. What do you truly want and love and desire in this one lifetime you're living in? What is calling to you? Can we maintain this balance? Can we be that Leo for ourselves, shining that light, following our passion and our heart, yet remain humble and flexible enough to allow the universe and spirits to co-create us in order to bring our dreams that we have into the being. And then we have this card, Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. So Piscean. It talks about really this month, this Pisces season, connect with your subconscious mind. Truly connect with yourself. We are so high up in our mind all the time with our mundane daily life when we are awake. Sometimes we forget to connect with ourselves, to listen to ourselves. What do we really want? Mars and Venus conjunction is helping us, is inviting us. This energy is helping us to do that. In order to do that, we need to be quiet enough to give ourselves that time and space to truly drop back down to that heart and listen to it talks, communicate. And then we have these two cards. We have this Priestess card. How are you being called to step up and lead? How are you showing up for yourself? How are you being the leader of your life? And being a leader doesn't mean you have to have it all figured out, that you have to have all the right answer, because there's no perfect, and we do not want perfect in life. It is the mistake, the mishap, the twist and turn that make up our life, that help us grow and evolve. So take a time to look at all the past mistake, the twist and turn you had. That will help you continue to grow and evolve into a better version of yourself, and to better understand what you truly love and desire in different areas of your life. And then you will know how to co-create with spirit in order to achieve all these, right? So I feel like all this card just bringing out the same message and just flowing all so well together. And let's see. I also want to share with you the last card here. We have card number 12, a change in the wind. We can see by just looking at the picture and the phrase, there's a change in the wind. The wind is blowing to a different direction. And know that, just like what I just mentioned before, there's twist and turn. There's no perfect in life. We make mistake, we failed, but that's what make up the whole person of ourselves, right? That is how we learn, we grow, we evolve, and we know what we truly want. We have a better understanding of ourselves and others. Card 12, which breaks down to a 3, is all about expansion. How we can expand as we continue to learn and grow in life. So I'm just going to read the oracle message from the guidebook for you as well. So card 12, a change in the wind. A sense that unseen change has been initiated. Preparation for a storm. Awareness that your plans are not on firm ground. Feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the wind will blow. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. To want the world to remain constant like a zebra stripe. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation as other conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectation. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Mic drop. So it's really resonating with what I just said about the priestess card too. And know that there's always twist and change in life. Things might not always go the way you want it. There's always sudden changes, just like that Mercury square Uranus that's happening this week. Just like how Venus and Mars conjunct together to bring out that energy to help you navigate your path, your life, your desires, things you love, things you're passionate about, things you want in your life. And how can you show up to be a better leader for yourself as time evolves and grows, right? So I really hope this message helped. I can feel a surge of energy and fire inside me as I do this reading, and I hope it provides a boost of energy that you need if you're feeling that you're stuck or feeling stagnant, that nothing is going your way, moving in the direction you want, or things are not manifesting into reality. I hope this week will give you an energy boost in any area of your life that you feel stuck or stagnant, to help you propel to move forward. So I hope this message helps. I'll see you back here again next week. And I'm wishing you a good week ahead. Bye!